Hi, today I'm going to be making carne guisada, and the ingredients are country style rib. That's what I like to use. It comes like this. I cut the fat off and cut it in cubes, small pieces. Then we have here tomato paste. I will use 1 tablespoon, 3 potatoes or 2 large potatoes, 1 teaspoon of the apple cider vinegar, 2 to 3 bay leaves, 1 envelope of the sazon con achiote, 2 tablespoons of sofrito, and half a cup or quarter of a cup of cooking wine. Let's get started. After being cut in pieces, this is how it's gonna look. Now we are going to begin by putting 2 cups of water in the cooking pot. I usually do 2 cups of water, and I use a pressure cooker or cooker pressure, however you guys want to call it. I use that because it's easier, it's faster, it only takes 40 minutes, and all the ingredients will go in there and everything will be done. Like this. I have already introduced all the ingredients. Now I have to put the meat and the potatoes. For the amount of meat that I have, I think it's better to put 3 cups of water. I forgot to mention we're also going to use adobo, and that I will use 1 teaspoon of adobo. Once I have put the meat, now we stir. It's going to look like this. Now I'm going to put the potatoes. I have already turned on the stove and I put it in high. Once I put all the ingredients and I cover it, when the pot starts making that whistle noise, then I put into medium or number 5. I'm going to put the potatoes now. Now we stir. I cut them in pieces. See, it started to already get hot. We're all done here. Now I'm going to cover it and I will show you the results. This is my way of doing carne guisada. It's easier for me. It's faster. If you're not comfortable using a pressure cooker, you could use other pot of your preference. Just that you're gonna have to cook it for a little longer time so the meat could get nice and tender. But this is my version of carne guisada in a pressure cooker. I am gonna leave it covered in medium for 35 to 40 minutes, and I will show you the results. Now that the pressure cooker starts doing this, I'm gonna reduce the heat to medium or number 5. And then I start looking at the clock, and from there I'm going to count 35 minutes. In the meantime, while the meat is cooking, I'm going to make white rice because we like to eat carne guisada with white rice. And I had just put 3 cups of water to 2 cups of white rice, like this. These are the ingredients for the white rice. I use short grain or medium grain rice, white rice. You could use the one you preference, large grain, it's okay. I'm going to use 2 cups of the white rice. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of the coconut oil. That's my preference. If you guys like, you could use whatever you like of oil, but that's the one I like. I've been using it for years. It's going to look like this. We are going to wash it first, rinse it. There's 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of rice. Now I'm going to rinse it. In the meantime, the water has to come to a boil And then we're going, after rinsing the rice, we're going to introduce in the water, like this. I already put the salt and the coconut oil. Now next is the rice, like this. This is how I rinse it. Give it a few massages, I call it. And now it's ready to get the water out. The rice is already rinsed and the water have been drained out. Now we're going to put it in the pot because the water is boiling. Now we're going to stir it. We are going to stir completely. Make sure there's no bumps or lumps of rice. And once the water starts bubbling, because right now I have it on high, once it starts bubbling, I will show you, we are going to put the heat down to medium. See, it's bubbling. We're going to put the heat down to medium or number 5, and then we're going to wait until the water has all gone, no water, like this. When some of the water has been reduced, we're going to stir it one more time. I don't like to cover the rice, that's my preference, and then I have to wait, or you wait until all the water is gone, and I will show you what to do next, like this. When it's like this, now we're going to stir it again. I'm going to stir it and make sure it's all the oil and all mixed in with the rice. See how the water has been reduced a lot? Okay. Now we're going to leave it like that. You want to stir it again because I want to make sure there's no lumps of rice anywhere. Okay. At this point, I'm going to leave it and I'm going to wait until it becomes no water. And I will show you what to do next. Like this. At this point, I'm going to stir it. And you're going to want to put all the rice from the edge to the middle. I'm going to show you like this. Once all the rice has been put into a pile like that, looks like a little mountain of rice, I'm going to reduce the heat to number 2 and leave it covered for about 20 minutes. And by then, the rice should be done. I will show you then. Going back on the carne guisada, we still got about another 15 minutes and I will turn it off and wait until the pressure is all down and open it and check how the meat is. Sometimes it needs a little more time, but by then I'm going to check and show you how it is, and I'll decide then whether the meat needs a little more time or not. I will show you then. Already been 35 minutes to 40 minutes and this is how it looks. I'm just gonna check the meat, see if it's soft or not. I check the meat and the meat is soft. If you want it, you check it. If you want a little soft, tender, then you can leave it for another 10 minutes covered and then it's done. I'm going to serve it. I will show you the results. The rice here is already done. Okay. This is what you want to see, nice and loose, and it's ready to be served. And here it is, white rice and carne guisada, my version. You could put carrots. I didn't put any carrots because I didn't have any. You could put carrots. You could put also green pepper or red pepper, and it'll give it a nice taste. But this is it. Thank you for watching.